Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pellissippi State. We will begin our ceremony in just a few minutes. Before we do, I would like your attention for some important safety information. In order to comply with the fire code of the state of Tennessee, we must advise you of emergency evacuation procedures. In the event of emergency, please move rapidly and orderly away from the courtyard. In the event of a weather-related emergency, please move inside the nearest building. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes is prohibited, including all indoor and outdoor areas within the boundaries of our campus. Medical personnel are located near the F12 lot down the sidewalk to the right should you need medical attention. Reporting of emergencies or those in need of assistance should be reported to the campus police office located at the entrance of the Goins building behind you. You're welcome to take photos from your seats during the ceremony. Once the ceremony has concluded and our graduates have recessed, each guest row will be dismissed one by an usher. Please follow the graduate path towards the F2 parking lot besides the Educational Resources Center, where you will have an opportunity to take photos in designated areas. The courtyard area will not be available after the ceremony due to cleaning procedures and necessary preparations for our next ceremony. Restrooms are available within the ERC just behind you. We would like to make the following acknowledgments and thanks as we get ready to begin. Springboard Audio and Video for providing our audio and streaming services. Conductor Tom Lundberg and the Pellissippi State Brass Ensemble for providing our music. Our student quartet of Shannon Stuck, Lila Dillon, Ethan Tuberville, and Jansen Hudley, who have recorded our national anthem for our commencement ceremonies under the direction of Megan Humphreys. Please remember to maintain a distance of 6 feet between non-household groups and wear your mask when social distance is difficult to maintain. Thank you for your attention and cooperation. Enjoy the ceremony. Please stand if you are able to do so as our graduates enter.
Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Good evening and welcome, family, friends, faculty, staff, and graduates, to the joyous occasion of the spring commencement exercises at Pellissippi State Community College. Whether you're here in person or watching online, I'm glad we can celebrate the success of the graduating class of 2021 together. Like so many other events in our lives, we tried to find the best means of recognizing your success in the midst of the most serious global health crisis in a century. This year is the first time we've held commencement in this space on our Hardin Valley campus. It's also the first time I've worn sunscreen to commencement. Got my sunglasses down here. By 4 o'clock tomorrow, maybe in Chacos and Bermudas. Well, I'll just have to see how it goes. It's felt a rather deserted place for the last 14 or 15 months, but it really is wonderful to see so many people here tonight. We have an opportunity to gather with some of you and members of your families, friends. Not exactly what we wanted, but more what we had to do as we negotiate the final weeks and months of this pandemic. But let's take a moment to thank the Commencement Committee and our volunteers under the leadership of Dean Travis Loveday for their diligence, patience, and creativity in organizing this series of events. We will be here for 7 ceremonies celebrating the accomplishments of the class of 2020 and the accomplishments of the class of 2021 because we want to honor your grit and determination and to recognize your achievements as graduates of this college. It's been lonely without you here. As we've all navigated this time of challenge, in many cases loss, I encourage us to reflect on what might be gained if we more deeply reflect on the relationship between self and community, the importance of kindness and empathy, and the depth of our shared humanity. Whether you've been with us a couple of semesters, a couple of years, or a time significantly longer than that, and there's nothing wrong with that, I hope you've come to realize what a special place this particular community college is. What makes it a special place are its people, the faculty and staff dedicated to service and the success of students. The staff of the college have worked diligently to make certain campus was safe for those who needed to be here, that services were available virtually to those who needed to access them, and that operations continued in a format most of us could not have imagined when we rang in the start of 2020. Likewise, the faculty of the college took everything online over the course of a 2-week period last March, and then sought the best ways to deliver instruction, in person for technical and arts-oriented programs, synchronous and asynchronous for much of our general education and career programs, with some hybrid courses thrown in for good measure as well. Please help me thank them for their incredible efforts over the course of the last 15 months. The college does not exist without their good work. If we've done our jobs well, graduates, you will leave as the best prepared class in the history of the college. You're part of the second largest graduating class in the history of Pellissippi State in terms of associate degrees awarded, more than 1,600 in a pandemic. Seems pretty remarkable. As we have for every year since 1976, we are graduating students in our mechanical and electrical engineering technology programs. For the first time this year, we are graduating students as water quality technicians. Some of you are graduating tonight are parents hoping to inspire your own children, and some of you are children hoping to inspire your parents. We have a couple of cases of parents and child graduating together. A number are veterans of military service. Several are from places other than Tennessee who found a home here. 10 of you are graduating from Pellissippi State before you graduate from high school. It's the Career Magnet Academy crowd. We have at least one graduate who is 70 years old when she crossed the stage earlier this afternoon. 2 sets of twins and a married couple. Pretty great example of the kind of folks you find at your local community college. And although you may not know it, many of you have inspired us with your passion for life and learning, your perseverance through this pandemic, and your commitment to your goals, this college, and our community. A number of you are already working in your chosen field and pursuing new dreams. Others will soon begin academic work at 4-year colleges and universities. All of you have been and will continue to be important members of this college community. We wish you well in the wider world, but we want to remind you, you're always welcome here at home. So for this series of commencement exercises, we've asked our academic deans and academic leaders to provide the commencement remarks. Tonight we have Dr. Kane Barker from the Natural and Behavioral Sciences Department. Like our other deans, other academic leaders over the course of the last 15 months, look for ways to provide academic opportunities for our students, to support our faculty, many of whom are exploring new ways of teaching for the first time, trying to figure out the challenges of how to keep you graduates on course, really for much of your time at the college, and bring you to the successful conclusion that we're celebrating here tonight. So please join me in welcoming Dean Kane Barker to the podium. May the force be with you, Dr. Barker.
Thank you, Dr. Wise. Class of 2021, by becoming a graduate and earning your degree, you have become the hero of your own story. And it's worth taking a little time to reflect on how you got here today. You started a new adventure by coming to Pellissippi State. You left what was comfortable, a job, high school, maybe your parents' basement, all to become a student. Some of you came with clear goals, and others, you were here to explore. Over your time here, you have gone through many trials. It hasn't just been the exams, the essays, the math problems, the LEAF projects, the dreaded group projects. But you've also encountered other challenges on and off campus. Technology glitches, changing jobs, strained relationships, anxiety, and a global pandemic. And while this is your story, you have not been alone. Your faculty, your advisors, your counselors, your tutors, your family and friends, and even your peers have walked alongside you throughout your journey. They have supported you, encouraged you, and hopefully passed on a few nuggets of wisdom as well. The result of your epic adventure is that you are not the same person you were. You have been transformed. And sure, part of that transformation is earning a diploma, but maybe, and more importantly, you've gained new friendships, new skills, and new opportunities. So while you go off to celebrate your heroic accomplishments, and they should be celebrated, take this opportunity to start a new adventure. Become your own hero again. Start your career. Earn that promotion. Complete the next degree. Continue to learn and grow. And as you do, use your knowledge and skills to serve the community around you. Mentor the person down the street or in your own home. Love your neighbor. Become someone else's hero. On behalf of the faculty and staff here at Pellissippi State, congratulations, graduates.
We now move to the part of the ceremony for which the candidates have worked so diligently. The candidates will prepare for the conferring of their degrees. Will the candidates please rise? Dr. Wise, these candidates have successfully completed all of the requirements for the Associate of Applied Science, the Associate of Arts, the Associate of Science, the Associate of Science and Teaching, or the Associate of Fine Arts. The faculty recommends these candidates to you for the conferring of these degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Tennessee Board of Regents, I do, on the recommendation of the faculty, grant to you the degree that you will now be presented. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left of your mortarboard. Graduates, you may now move forward for the presentation of diplomas.
Kimry Taylor Watson. Amanda Jean Barnett. Nicholas Brady Horner. Chastity Lynette Potter. Jacob Paul William Rhines. Elliot Vincent Snyder. Zane Austin Harvey. Austin Michael Phillips. Michael William Lloyd. Hannah Cheyenne Clavo. Claudia Valle Quintero. Josiah Scott Elliott. Shannon Lee Brewster. Jesus Garcia. Rebecca Ann Hanover. Jennifer Catherine Withrow. Maddie Marie Walter. Hannah Aretta Hensley. Daytona Desiree Koski. Logan Chandler Hickey. Rhonda Lynn Bond. Madison Mitra Mansouri. Cassidy E. Nobles. Amanda Nicole Viles. Lisette Benitez Mendoza. Anthony Taylor Woods. Sanya Sarudin Budwani. Marie G. Caprani. Ashley Morgan Williams. Nathan Zane Parker. Arwen R. Roach. Kinley Brooke Waldrop. Sophia Trent. Dylan M. West. Chandra West. Sarah Badgett. Naya Sine Eichard. Jennifer Martine Cruz. Jamal Johnson. Rondé Martin. Josie Cheyenne Maynard.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Pellissippi State Class of 2021.
So the final words tonight go to Darius Upton, Diversity Development Manager in the Office of Knox County Mayor Glenn Jacobs, and Pellissippi State alumni. Darius.
Thank you, Dr. Wise. He really gets a kick out of saying that. I wear this because he gave this to me when I was getting ready to graduate a few springs ago. Not as long as I remember, but, you know, so. First of all, let me start by saying congratulations to each and every one of you, class of 2021. This has proven to be some really trying times for all of us. We are in the midst of this global health crisis. We have experienced businesses starting, stopping, opening, reopening. We're not sure. And then, on top of all of that, we have family stuff. Grass to cut, who's cooking dinner, and I've got a final to take, and somebody else wants a paper, and the dog actually really did eat it. These things really happen. But somehow, through all of that, you have prevailed. You persevered. You found strength to keep going. You found a will that you maybe didn't even know that you had. And you found some of that here, much like I did several springs ago, apparently. And take comfort in that, moving forward. When I first came to this campus, it had been several years since I had set foot on a college campus. I knew I had to do something because I wanted to do more. But what struck me the most when I got here was the feeling of being at home. That this was not just a school where I was going to learn all those academic things. This was more of a family. And you just don't feel that everywhere, not at least on a college campus. But I felt that almost immediately, and I'll bet some of you did as well. And so the thing about families is when times get tough and difficult, they help you keep going. I know for me, biology was my nemesis. And lo and behold, I had to take 2 classes of biology to get one of these. And so my first level of biology was with Professor McElroy, and she walked into the class and gave us this syllabus that was about like so, about half an inch thick, and I thought, what is this? And when I thought I wasn't doing so well, and I was like, oh, I don't know. She said, you're doing great. You're doing fine. You can do this. And what do you know? Passed the class. Who knew? So on we are to the second level of biology. Dr. Reed. I don't know if you've had Dr. Reed. She's still a doctor? Dr. Reed. And her syllabus was thicker than Professor McElroy's. Like this. And then she said, I don't give extra credit, don't believe in it. And I thought, oh boy. But she wouldn't let me stop. She said, you're going to get through this class. You will make it. You're doing fine. You will get through this. See, those are the things that families do. They pick you up when you're feeling a little nervous, feeling like you're going to falter. They're there. They give you the strength that you need to keep going. And then they push you to do more, much like Dr. Wise did with me. Keep going. You're not finished yet. There's more in you. So here we are. And I'm looking at you, saying that there is more in you because you have this family. You will always have this family. And now, much like in your normal families, your role changes as you grow. You've grown. You're the big brothers now, the big sisters. You're the alumni now. And as much as I welcome you to the alumni side of the house, we do have one tradition. Reach back. Give those behind you the same strength that someone gave you. Help them find their will to never quit on whatever journey that they're taking. Be there for them, just as someone has been there for you and always will be there for you. Remember that now more than ever, together, we are strong. Together, we are Pellissippi strong. Thank you all.